Hello everyone, this is Venkatesh Pandyan, your physics dude. Welcome back to the world of physics. So you may be wondering what the physics is doing in the kitchen. Today I am going to demonstrate a very simple experiment where why water is not suitable for making French fries. So what I'll do is I have oil which is very hot, and at the same temperature I have boiling water. So we have seen that the water is very hot, boiling water, and there is oil which is also at high very temperature. Now what I'm going to do is I'll drop one in oil. At the same time, now you observe the moment I just keep this, the French fry in oil, now it started frying. So you'll find that this started frying properly. Now let's observe what will happen if I keep this same French fry in water. Now you see there is no frying happening. So the moment I keep that inside water, we find it started frying. But the moment we just keep this inside boiling water, so this is not frying. So what is the reason? So let's understand the reason for frying of a French fry in oil and why it is not fried in case of water. What is the real reason? Let's all find out. Hello everyone, this is Venkatesh Pandyan. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about the wonderful applications of physics in our day-to-day life. In this, I'm going to explain why water is not suitable for frying. As I said, when we keep those chopped potatoes in water, they're not frying, but the moment we just drop them in very hot oil, we found that they started frying. So what is the reason? So to understand that, we should understand the specific heat and what is specific heat, what are the values of specific heat. Let us see. Let me explain first of all what is specific heat. Specific heat is nothing but the amount of heat energy required to raise the temperature of unit mass of a substance through 1 degree centigrade. I'll repeat, the amount of heat energy required to raise the temperature of unit mass of a substance through 1 degree centigrade. So we write dq is equal to mc dt. Here C is called specific heat, dq is the amount of energy required, m is the mass of substance, and delta T is the change of temperature. So if you look at the specific heat of water, the value is 1 calorie per gram degree centigrade, or simply 4000 joule per kg Kelvin. Suppose if you take oil, the vegetable oil that we use for cooking, for oil, the specific heat of oil is around 1.67. We write kilojoule per kg Kelvin, or simply 1.61 kilo means 1000. So 1000 joule per kg Kelvin, which comes out to be 1670 joule per kg Kelvin. Now you should understand the values of water and specific heat of oil. Water is 4200, oil is 1670. That means if you want to raise the temperature of 1 kg of water through 1 Kelvin, you require these many joules of energy. Whereas for oil, to increase the temperature of 1 kg of oil through 1 Kelvin, you require only 1670 joules of energy. So clearly from this we understand that specific heat of water is greater than specific heat of oil. How does it affects the cooking process? Let us see. And in general, this specific heat is also known as specific heat is otherwise called thermal inertia. So what is this thermal inertia means? It means that a substance having more specific heat will take more time to heat up and more time to cool down. I'll repeat, a substance having more specific heat will take more time to boil or more time to heat up. At the same time, it will take more time to cool down. That means if you just keep water and oil simultaneously on the stove and start heating, oil will heat up in less time when compared to water. The reason is the specific heat of oil is very less when compared to specific heat of water. So if oil reaches say 80 degrees centigrade in say 4 minutes, water will take the same to reach 80 degrees centigrade, it will take 10 minutes. That means water requires more time to reach that temperature 80, but oil reaches that temperature in less time. It will not take even 4 minutes also. So as the reason is the specific heat. At the same time, if you want to decrease the temperature of water from 80 degrees centigrade to 30 degrees centigrade, we take more time, maybe let's take 45 minutes. But the same oil to decrease the temperature from 80 to 30 degrees centigrade, it may take only 10 minutes. That means oil gets cooled very easily and gets heated up very quickly, whereas water reverse. Now let's understand why water is not suitable for frying. As I said, a substance having more specific heat will take more time to heat up, more time to cool down. That means now, for example, let us drop a potato. If I drop a potato in water and in oil, what is going to happen? The moment I drop this potato strip, okay, chopped potato in oil and in this, water and oil, what happens is the moment I drop it, the temperature of this potato, chopped potato is less, room temperature. So it has to absorb energy from water. As I said, water have more specific heat, so it will not lose energy quickly. That means this chopped potato cannot absorb energy from water quickly. So hence it will not fry there. Since it is staying in water for more time, it gets cooked instead of frying. But come back to the same logic here. When you just drop this potato in hot oil, what happens is, as I said, oil has less specific heat. It immediately gives energy to this chopped potato. That means it loses heat very quickly. That's what I said. So since it is absorbing energy very quickly and in no time, this potato will be deeply fried. So that is the reason why water is not suitable for frying. It is only suitable for cooking or we say boiling. So the reason is specific heat. So lower the specific heat, more quickly a liquid will lose heat and more quickly it gain heat. Whereas higher the specific heat means it will take more time to lose heat and more time to gain heat. So if you just keep any what called as vegetable inside oil and water simultaneously, we find that the one which is placed in oil gets fried in less time, but one placed in water will not be fried, it will be cooked instead of it. I hope you understood the real reason for frying of French fries only in oil but not in water. Thanks for listening. And if you really like my content, do not forget to share my videos and do not forget to subscribe my channel. And for more updates, click the bell icon. I wish you happy physics learning. Let's make physics more interesting and let us spread the good knowledge of physics. Once again, thanks for listening.